heard this 50, 11 times already. This has been a year. Last thing I want you to do is add anything else to possibly jack up your sex life even more. I'm Shawnee Hart, certified sex coach and CBD sexpert. So let's get into this holiday stress. I mean, Santa shouldn't be the only one eating cookies on Christmas Eve, okay? But for real, stress kills desire. Anxiety kills desire. Depression kills desire. These things, they tend to rear their ugly heads for some at a higher level around the holidays. So what are some common stressors for couples that come with the holidays? Buying gifts. Buying gifts is just is everything about Christmas, and it comes with all these different pressures. Buying the perfect gift for your significant other, all the financial crap that comes with it. Did you overspend? Did you underspend? Can they tell that I just picked this up off the side of the road out of somebody's trunk and bought it on the way home? And this year, there's even more pressures with shipping issues. If you haven't purchased your Christmas gift by now, online, you could be a little short. And then we have the damn in-laws. You could be lucky and like your partner's family. Everyone is not so lucky. And family drama can be super stressful. Even if you only have to deal with them until, the drunk uncle gets super drunk and passes out after dinner. And then you have the pressure to be all of the things to all of your families. Y'all might be stretching yourself thin, trying to see this person, trying to see this person, trying to see their mama, trying to see your mama, all these different things. Then you have the feelings of loss. So the holidays can be really tough for some people, especially if you lost someone that really played a special part in your life for the holidays. And lastly, we have SAD. The name is just sad. Seasonal affective disorder. You ever notice when the days, the night times are longer, the daytime is shorter, it's getting colder. You ever notice that you might be a little down around this time? And that all kind of happens around the holidays. But now that I've made you feel bad, I'm sorry. Let me give you some tips of how you can kick all that stuff to the curb as much as possible so we can get things shaken in the bedroom. You want to hear some tips on how to have less holiday stress so you can have more sex? Here we go. All right. First one, extended family issues. Now with this one, you might be safe this year on the family issues. So if your stress comes from being pulled in a whole bunch of million different directions, making your rounds, dealing with your partner's family, you might be safe. So take for example where I live in the DMV. You can only have 10 people at your house. And most of the people I know are keeping things super low key. So you might not have to worry about your monster-in-law or your sister's badass kids coming over this year. You can play it safe and say, you know what, y'all? I'm just going to stay in the house and, keep it simple. It's true. And you don't have to feel all the guilt that comes with not going. But then on the other hand, if you have the stress of not being with your family during this time because of COVID and all those types of things, you can always set up a holiday Zoom get together. Have you a virtual family event, make it a whole thing. Play games, eat dinner together. You're only limited by your imagination and your Wi-Fi connection. Now, communication. Yes, everything boils down to communication in relationships, and the holidays is no different. Let's sit down and ask your partner some questions. Honey, what are some of the things that stress you out around the holidays? Are there any things different this year you're dealing with that you want to talk about? Because shit might be different this year. Just showing that you care enough and giving your partner a chance to get the things off their chest could eliminate some of the stress between you two. But I don't want you to just be the sounding bag for your partner. I want you to get your thoughts out also. Now, if your stress comes from gift giving, let's eliminate some of these financial worries by setting a budget. You ain't got to get, Louis Vuitton and all these other kind of things. You could even do a no gifts year. I'm doing a no gifts year. How about concentrating on experiences instead of things? You might lose one of them earbuds you're going to get. That PlayStation, Sony going to come out with a new version, that you done spent all this time looking for this thing. But memories last forever. That sounded cheesy, but it's true. I mean, have some fun together. Speaking of memories, the ones that I remember the most are the ones like involve laughter. The ones where my cheeks hurt from smiling so much. You and your partner, y'all could dance in the middle of the living room like you was at your favorite club. FaceTime each other from different rooms in the house. Clothing optional. Pull out your favorite games. Monopoly, whatever it's going to be. Whatever it's going to take to get you laughing and having a great time. This can help you with the sad by elevating your mood. I swear I'm going to dig out my Wii game. It's in here somewhere and play some Wii bowling. And whoever wins the first 3 games, they get... I ain't going to tell y'all everything. I can't tell y'all everything. But I want you to make intimacy a priority too. I know that we're concentrating on lowering like all the factors surrounding the holidays that cause stress so we can get to the sex. But intimacy is more than just the sex. Like it's the part in the relationship for me that leads to me like being able to be my whole sexual self. It's like a warm, imaginary blanket that covers me like in the permission to be vulnerable. Like it's the feeling of being listened to and heard. It feels like a 1990s R&B song. We talked about communication earlier and we talked about closeness by having fun together. But now you might need a little sensual nudge, to kick it up, take it over the top. And when I'm stuck on introducing new ways to embark on sensual play, I like my couples intimacy games. They could be clutch. And I have a link down below where you can find a whole bunch of them. We got sexy dice, or it could be a whole sexy board games. These could end up in sex, but they're really about learning more about your partner intimately. And, that could be better than sex. Don't give me the side eye. It can be. Another way to get into the sensual mood is the sensual massage. Now, I love using my CBD Massage Oil. It's made with all natural CBD and a bunch of other different botanicals to get all in there, make your body feel good, and relieve that holiday stress. But I want you to be creative and brainstorm with your partner on things they like to introduce into your sexual play repertoire. I like that word. I also want you to manage expectations. Expectations are the worst, and they're unfair to your partner. In your head, you can have this whole big old scenario played out on how you want the holidays to go down. And then when it doesn't happen the way you thought it would be, you all disappointed. Everything is not going to be perfect. This year, can we agree that you aim for like good enough and not perfection? I promise you it's going to help with the stress of this time. Maybe get you laid a little more. I also want you to take some time for self-care. Y'all not going to be good if you're not good. I want you to figure out some things you need to do for you to have some stress relief. It's a personal thing. I can't tell you exactly what to do, but I know my life would be upside down without the help of CBD as a part of my everyday routine. Every morning when I fail, I take a dropper full of my CBD tincture and I start my day out on a good foot. And trust me, my partner is super thankful that I use these different CBD sensual products to get in the mood and enhance both of our pleasures. The links for some of those are below too. But let me know if you have any other suggestions for beating the holiday blues so you can have more sex. Leave me a comment, check out the links below, and share this post if you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. Have a great holiday season, and I hope your bedroom is moving